Van life at 17 years old. Here's how I did it. Just before I start this video, I want to say if you want to travel, you can, and it's not that hard, so go for it. It's worth it. So, me and my ex-girlfriend planned on going to Florida from Montreal with a van in September 2023. The first 4 months was all planning. We had to know our budget, which car we're gonna take, where to sleep over there, what equipments to take, what are the activities to do over there, the places, and how long we're gonna stay there. So the first step was buying a van. So I bought it in August 17, 2023. A month before, I made a list on Google Drive about all of the expenses. So for the food, I wrote down that it was gonna cost around $150 per week per person, so $1,200 for a month. And the gas around $1,000 plus the stops we do, the activities we go. Because we planned on sleeping in the car, we had to make a bed frame. So I built I built one in about 3 hours in my driveway. It was actually fun to build. It was around $40 to buy the wood and the screws. It was actually very cheap. We bought on Amazon a shower, like a portable shower. We bought a toilet too and a shower tent. This is not necessary, but we had two big batteries, like portable batteries. This was very useful because I was taking videos and photos and everything, so I had to charge my camera batteries, my drone, my iPhone and everything. So it was very helpful, but as I say, it's not very necessary. You could just go anywhere and plug it, like in a fast food or something. I had a solar panel too to put on the top of the car, but I honestly used it once, so I guess you don't really need that. It depends on what you really want. And for the other expenses, I calculated activities, how much is it gonna cost to wash our clothes. And yeah, so for the equipments, that's basically it. Now, I just want to say our budget for two person was $4,500. And because we went in the US, our budget of $4,500 was around $3,200. I thought that we were gonna need a bigger budget, so like let's say $10,000, but $3,000 was way enough for a month. Just another thing, we paid some eSIMs online to have data over there, and it was honestly very helpful to have this because we were able to post stories or whatever online. Alright, after all of this was planned, we finally left on September 18. It was a 25-hour drive from Montreal to Florida. It was very long, but we stopped in New York after 6 hours of driving because we wanted to visit over there. We never went there before, so we stopped there. It was actually very fun. It was around 12 a.m. when we arrived in New York, and there was so much traffic. It was crazy. When we finally arrived in Florida, we wanted to go to Orlando, but we had a big problem. The van broke. The moment we realized that my car was broken, it was honestly a little bit scary because we slept in a gym parking lot, and all night long there was people chilling somehow. There was people walking around our car. It was very weird. After we woke up, we tried going to a mechanic. While the car was broken, it was a problem on the wheel, in the front wheel. It was making such a weird noise. We ended up finding a mechanic, and I went inside and I asked if he could help us. and the guy was so busy that he couldn't take us. So after this, we went to another one, and lucky enough, the guy was able to take our car. It was such a bad day this day because we were supposed to go to do activities, but we ended up trying to find a place to repair the van, and we just wanted to chill a bit. After like 5 hours, it was finally repaired, and we had to pay $500 USD. So it was very bad, but we had to pay it, right? Right after it was repaired, we were finally able to chill a little bit, and so we went to the Springs State Park to swim. After this day, it was when the trip started to get very nice. We were doing some activities every day. We were driving, exploring, and everything. It was very, very fun. We planned on sleeping in restarias the whole trip. That's basically what we did, but at first when we arrived, we couldn't find one. So we went into a camping site, and the first night was so weird. It was a weird feeling, but it was the best feeling ever, I swear. It was crazy to think that we were gonna sleep in a van for a month. It's very special. We got some food earlier at the grocery store, so we made food before going to sleep. It was such a vibe. And the first week we went to a lot of Springs Park to visit. It was so beautiful. My favorite place over there was an underground cave with like water. And then the second week we went to the beach, we went to restaurants. It was so fun. We also realized that Disney World was over there, and we were not planning on going there, but we decided to go. So we went there for a whole day. A couple of days after Disney, some of my friends sent me a video of some guy in Florida where I was. What I normally film here in Canada is mostly automotives. That's why he basically sent me some guy with a nice car over there. So I texted the guy to like do something, and he agreed. A couple of days after, we met, and he told us, yo, there's an event coming in maybe 3 days. He said to us, come pass by. It was like a car meet or something, a car event. I met a lot of people over there, and we ended up meeting a friend group, and these people were so nice. The rest of the trip we were hanging out with these people. It was nice to make friends over there. Because I do videos and photos, we had to have a spot to edit my videos and my photos. So we found a McDonald's in Florida, Orlando. We used to go there every day. It was hard to find a place where it was open 24/7 with plugs and Wi-Fi. I found one McDonald's that had this, so it was perfect. And every day after I worked on my laptop in the McDonald's, we had a place to sleep. It was a resteria 18 minutes away from the McDonald's. We were taking our showers in the resteria, like in the parking lot. It was kind of crazy, but it worked, so I guess. So yeah, that was pretty much how the trip was. We got some very good memories. It was very fun, got a lot of great moments. I want to say, because we met a lot of people, I made friends and I kept contact with them. They told me to come back maybe 2 months after there was a car event happening. I went there by myself, but this time I took a flight and I stayed there for 12 days. I stayed at my friend's place that I met 2 months ago. This trip was crazy too. We went to a lot of events. I saw the same people I met 2 months earlier. We rented an Airbnb. It was very fun. I did a lot of videos over there, such great moments. I want to say everything is possible. I literally did this at 17 years old. If you want to do it, go for it. It's so fun. And yeah, I hope this video is well explained. I hope you enjoyed. I want to make another trip like that. I don't know if I want to do one with a bike or a van. We'll see. If you have any questions or whatever that I can help, write them in the comments. So, peace.